Before you start your next project, answer this question. How certain are you that you're building the right thing? Think about it like building a house. You wouldn't call the contractor before you call the architect. And that's exactly how companies approach innovation. They start building right away and they don't necessarily build the right concept or right idea. Here are 3 techniques to avoid that.
So the first chapter is about the golden intersection. It's about the question, how do you know if an idea is worth pursuing? Most people start with building what they want to build. The better question is whether it deserves to exist. With Ante, we did the same thing. We answered 3 questions. And the goal was to find the golden intersection between those 3 questions. The first one is, what are you good at? What is something that you're so good at that you could outperform everyone else? The second question is about what you actually like doing. What's your passion? What do you like doing so much, even when you don't get any results, you keep doing it because it's something you love. And the last question is, what is something people will pay for? And now the magic happens in the overlap between those 3 points. If you can find an intersection between something you're good at, you love doing, and something people want to pay for, then that's truly valuable.
And that's exactly what we did with Ante.
So the first one is, what are we good at? That's product development and making products, service or systems. What do we like doing? We really enjoy helping people with building things and making their lives better, right?
We love it.
We love it. And the last thing is, people want to pay for it. Why?
Because we solve the problems. Nobody wants your solution. They just want their problem gone. Most companies validate their solution and they don't validate their problem.
For example, nobody buys a painkiller because they love painkillers. They buy a painkiller because they just want their headaches gone.
Or for example, people don't buy a drill just to get something that spins fast. They buy a drill because they want a hole in their wall.
So that's why people don't buy products. They buy something that solves their problem. So next time you want to solve something or you want to build something, start from the problem. So look around you and look at what frustrates you, what is annoying, something that's painful, how many times does it happen, what does it cost you? Because the most important thing is that you don't start with a solution, but that you start with the problem.
And if the problem isn't significant enough, people don't want a solution. That's why problem before solution, problem before product.
So the third and last technique is called test before you invest. What if you could discover your biggest mistake in innovation before investing any money or any time? That's called the MVP, the test before you invest. It's a known concept called the minimum viable product. And essentially, the goal of an MVP isn't proving your idea is right, but it's discovering which points are still wrong, which mistakes should be removed. Essentially, it's a prototype, but it has many different forms. For example, it could be a simple landing page, a one-page website you create to let people know what your idea is. But that could also be a video or a cardboard model, anything very, very simple to just have a proof of your concept. It's just something very cheap to test your idea before you have to invest a lot of money or a lot of time.
A big example is Airbnb. They didn't start with a fully working system or service. They just started with one question. Would someone pay to sleep at someone else's place? So before the full out system and service, they started by renting out their own home. And then when they saw that there actually was a positive reaction to that, they started to build out a website, started to contact more people, and they built out their full service.
And another example is Dropbox. You may know them. It's a smart platform where you can store files, photos, videos. And they didn't start with building the whole platform. They started with just one simple video. So they let people watch the video, and based on their reactions to the video, they could see if it was a good idea or not. So without spending any money on equipment or on a website or on a platform, they just recorded the video in 5 minutes, letting people know what their idea was, and once there was enough market demand, then they decided to invest money and time into the project.
You don't need to go all in at once. You can just start by questioning whether it's relevant and testing if it's relevant. You don't need to start with a fully working product. You just need to start with an MVP to test if people want it. That way you can build up evidence before you make your whole product. So test before you invest. Most companies think that development is a big cost, but it isn't. Choosing the wrong direction is.
And that's why we built a tool to help you guys. It's totally free. So if you are currently building a product, service or system, or if you ever have to make an important decision again, or you want to assess how ready your concept really is before investing significant time or money, you can download our free PDF through the link in the description.
There's no catch. This one is on us.